if you're using Claude, then you need to be using the projects feature. Okay, so let's get into it. This is Claude Projects on my left here. So I'm in the Claude app on my laptop here. You can go to the project section, go new project, and this is where we're going to be working in today. But before that, let's just get into what Claude Projects is. And so you can think of Claude Projects as similar to custom GPTs on ChatGPT. And so if we come to the chat section and I open up one of these chats, right, you'll see that I have all my information in here, but I can only be in this chat for so long. Now, the reason you want to use projects instead of chats is because in this chat that I have open right here, a lot of the times the chat will end and all of the information that I've been inputting will be gone. And so the benefit of using the projects is that it has a larger context window, and it actually has a 200,000 token context window. So it's about a 500-page report. If you want to enter context about your business and you don't want to have to keep restarting your chats, and this is exactly what it says on the website, is to avoid the cold start problem as one of the benefits. So if we take a look here, it says add to project knowledge, and this is where you can upload PDFs. So let's say you own a plumbing business or any trades business, you can give Claude all of your information. So you can have a full report about all of the information on your business, and then you can ask it questions, based on that PDF, and you don't have to keep uploading that to new chats. And so it's just always there for you, and you can get a lot more time spent within that project. Let's get into an actual use case of why you should be using Claude Project. So I'm going to open this up and we're going to create a new project. And so let's go through a real use case right now, which is actually a project that I'm just creating right now to go through with you guys, but is real. I'm actually in the process of making my Skool into something different other than just AI automations. So I'll actually just bring this up very quickly so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. And so if I come to my AI Skool here, right, I have two different schools. I have the AI Automations Club and I have my paid group, the Elite Community. And what I found with this is that a lot of people are having a hard time, and I see the hype train of AI, but the problem is these people are making automations, right? And there's so many communities on this, and they're making automations, but they don't have any marketing or business background. And if nobody knows who you are, then you're probably not going to be able to sell automations, and it's going to be a lot more difficult. And so I'm in the process of adding marketing and business tactics into my AI community. Instead of just building AI automations, we're going to add in, marketing, we're going to add in video, how to build a personal brand, paid ads, SEO, things like that. And that is going to just fast track everybody to making money with their actual automations that they're selling, as well as just using automations in their business. And same thing goes for a business, right? You need to market, you need to have traffic coming in, and the power of AI comes, and you can scale with AI afterwards once you have that traffic and lead source and you already have a system going. And so that is going to be the new direction of my community. And this is the use case that we are going to use in Claude here. So let's pull Claude up, and this is going to be AI Skool redirection. What are you trying to achieve? And so I've actually come into one of my chats here. Let's just create this AI Skool redirection. We're going to create this project. So I've actually come into a chat here, and I've given it all of the details that I just told you, and I told it to give me a PDF that we're going to input into a project, as well as system instructions. Funny enough, the chat actually got cut off here, which kind of sucks to show you guys, but just another good reason to be using projects, right? So I let it know before this. I'm not sure what happened there, but what I've done is I've given myself a PDF. So Beyond AI Automation, Building Sustainable AI-Powered Businesses. Not sure about that title there, but I've given it all of the information. And here's the summary. The AI automation landscape has reached a critical inflection point. While technical proficiency in AI tools has become commoditized, real opportunity lies in combining industry expertise. This doc outlines why automation training falls short and presents a framework for building businesses that deliver measurable ROI. So it gives me something here, the AI automation commodity trap, which is what I told it in my prompt that I gave it. Why technical skills are not enough. The missing pieces. So business fundamentals, sales and client acquisition, industry expertise. These are all things that you need to actually give an ROI to the people you're working with, or to start implementing it into your own business. AI just doesn't fix everything, right? So the reality check, consider this scenario. You've built a sophisticated AI customer service agent that can book appointments online, do everything, but if your client's website only receives 2 visitors per month, what is the point? And so this is the example that I gave it. And so it laid me out a PDF here, give it the winning formula, and building AI-powered businesses. Okay, what else did it give me here? Industry-specific implementation. Yep, so you need Chapter 5, industry-specific implementation. So if you have expertise within a niche, that is where you can really shine through with integrating AI into that industry. And so what else do we got here? Okay, Chapter 6, building your AI business. So we've got some agency stuff in here, implementation roadmap, foundation, lead gen, and then AI integration, right? And this is what I'm talking about. You can't just bump straight into AI integration. It doesn't really make sense unless they already have a base. So what I'm going to do is copy all of this over, and you could put this into a Word document if you want. I'm going to copy this over. We're going to bring it into our project. We're going to go to our AI Skool redirection. You've got a couple options here. You've got files and instructions. So files is where we're going to enter in that document. Now you can go add text content, or you could upload a PDF from your device if you want to do it that way, like a Google Sheets or a Word doc. We're just going to add in this text here, and we'll paste this in, and the title will be refocusing my AI Skool community. That will be the title, and we've given it the content, and I've actually went back into my chat and I've asked it for these system instructions. So I've given it a prompt, and this is the system instructions that it gave me. It gives a project overview. So transform your community from a technical AI automation training platform. Actually, we're going to copy this and say from a first person perspective. Take this system instruction prompt that you've given me and make it in first person. Because we're adding it into our project, we don't want it to be in a third person perspective. There we go. So my mission, transform my community from a AI automation training platform into a AI-powered business building academy that focuses on sustainable revenue generation and industry expertise. My core philosophy, business fundamentals first, AI implementation second. Technical skills are commoditized, business acumen, industry expertise create lasting value. And what I'm going to say here is, actually it's still thinking, it's still writing. Let's see what it's giving us here. Repositioning, so rebrand my community. So it's giving me new names. So it's recommending new names for me. I'm not going to sure where I'm going to go with that. So new name, foundation building, community engagement, it's giving me a content strategy. And so I just want to make sure, because my community is for business owners as well as people who want to sell their automations that they've built. And so I'm going to let it know that it's for business owners as well as AI agency owners who sell automations. Keep that in mind, please. It'll probably redo this a little bit here, but we want to make sure that is correct before we put it into our project. So it's going to make the edits here, and let's see what it gives us. My core curriculum development. Oh yeah, it added in both audiences, if I could actually get to it. All right, it's going off on me here. I can't even scroll to stop it. Perfect. I've updated the system instructions to address both audiences in your community. Dual mission now serves both business owners and implementing AI and agency owners selling AI solutions. Sure to give us content for both of them. And so I'm going to copy over this here and just want to make sure the main mission is correct at the top. Transform my community from a technical AI automation training. Okay, so we'll copy this over. Go back to projects. And I just want to go over my PDF here. Technical proficiency in AI tools become commoditized. Okay, so I gave it this PDF here, and this is something it can work off of as well. And then my instructions are going to be to help me redirect my Skool community. So let me just go back and copy this over. Go chats, AI project. Okay, this is the one, dual purpose. All right, my mission is to transform my community. Let's actually just copy this over. Projects, Skool direction, add the instructions. We're gonna paste that in. Okay, we're gonna save these instructions. And now we can start asking it questions, and we can just come back to this project as I'm gonna be rebuilding my community over the next 2 to 3 months, 4 months, whatever it is. And I don't have to keep going back to the chat, right? Losing my chat, having to input that information again and do it all over. It's super annoying. So now that we have this project, we can come back to it and just keep asking it questions every day. And so let's just start with a couple. What do you think I should rename my paid community? It is currently called AI Automation Club Elite. Based on what I told you, what are some good names? And so it's taking all of the information, it's taking the PDF, and it's taking the system instructions as well as the prompt that I just gave it. So if we look here, the top recommendations: AI Business Accelerator. This communicates speed and growth, appealing to both business owners wanting results and agencies needing client success. The AI Masters, that's not bad. It definitely goes into what I said in the prompt or either in the PDF. So emphasizes the industry expertise, which is what I told it. Masters implies, okay, AI Revenue Labs focuses on the ROI outcome that both audiences care about most. I like it. Let's see here, the AI Profit Network. So mine is very simple right now, the AI Automations Club, but I want to, make the name more tailored to actually doing the business and the marketing alongside of the AI, and the AI comes after, right? So these are some decent names here, and these are definitely something that I can go into, and it gave me a top pick, the AI Revenue Labs. Business AI Collective, not bad. So we're gonna select over the next few weeks, but let's actually go into some different examples here. So what could I ask it? I've asked it for the name. Let's just go, give me some ideas for my courses I have in mind. Paid ads, so in the paid ads, if you have an agency, if you're making content, or even if you just post an image, right? You can try and get clients through paid ads, where if you're just outreaching to people, you can do that as well. It's a lot more difficult, but if you put up a short video, and a paid ad within your local community, say, oh, I'm from Ottawa, I'm doing automation, and I could help your business get an ROI on this with this automation, right? You can do that. So I'm going to show people how to use paid ads for that. What's the next one? Content. So a lot of the times with these big AI influencers, they get a lot of work because they already have content out there. And when you don't have a website, when you don't have any content or YouTube or any social proof, right, they're way less likely to go with you. And so that is something I want to implement into there, and for business owners as well, just to start using content. So paid ads, content, we'll go with that for now. And let's see what it gives us for these courses that I had in mind. Okay, paid ads course. AI enhanced lead generation, paid ads that actually convert. So use AI for ad copy, AI chatbots for ad traffic conversion. I think this is integrating AI a little bit too much. Selling AI advertising solutions. Business owners, AI content systems that generate leads. So right now it's got a bit too much AI in there. And so I want to make sure that it knows I want the business and marketing to come on its own without AI, right? So I want the business and marketing to be on its own without AI integration at first. These will be simple and effective courses, no AI yet, right? We don't have to use AI to get paid ads. We don't have to use AI to do some SEO or create a website or make videos on Instagram. We can use AI after, but at first we don't need to do that. So paid ads course, pure business focus, lead generation ads that actually work. So just a pure paid ads course. So that is something I'm more interested in and that catches my eye. Industry specific advertising mastery. Okay, so this could be something useful to different businesses that come into my group. E-commerce, real estate, all these different industries. So there'll be different industry specific advertising courses. So that's something that could be useful. And this could just be useful for your own business too, right? You use the ads, but then also, you know, it's for these different industries. Facebook and Instagram ads profit system. Okay, retargeting sequences that convert, scalable profit campaign. It's letting us know to use Facebook and Instagram ads, and there's Google ads as well. Content courses, pure marketing focus, content that converts, B2B lead generation. It's giving us content calendar, blog posts, LinkedIn, email nurture, video content. So that's something I want to teach within my community and something that I'm going to be doing. So that's actually decent. That's more of what I was thinking. Let's see here. Social media marketing, SEO content, email marketing, profit system. So that's something we want to be utilizing too. A little bit of AI integration with that, but very minimal. Foundational business courses. Okay, so I like this. It gives me a course structure as well as some comprehensive programs. So complete marketing system, industry domination blueprint, landing page conversion workshop. Okay, SEO content sprint. All right. So it's giving me a starting sequence, phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3. So I actually like that output. I had to let it know just to tone down the AI integration a little bit, but I like that. So as you can see, this is very good, and I can just come over every day and ask it multiple different questions, and all the content is here for me. So you guys kind of get the concept. Now let's build one right from scratch. So what I'm going to do is come back over to my chat, and I'm going to, actually, let's create a brand new chat just so you guys can see. So I've got my brand new chat here, and I'm going to tell it that I am a plumbing business from Toronto, Ontario. The name is 416 Plum. We have 5 employees. We make $500K per year. And let's see here. We mainly do commercial plumbing services. I need a PDF. Actually, let's put this at the top here. So this is just a very simple and generic business. And we'll go, I'm using Claude Projects. Please give me a PDF knowledge base and system instruction for this business. I'll create a comprehensive PDF knowledge base for 416 plumbing. Let me start with the PDF knowledge base document. And obviously you're going to enter in more information for your own business, but let's just say you entered in this, right? So primary market, commercial properties in the GTA. Got the employees, location, some core services, target market, the service area, regulatory compliance, code compliance. Let's go back. What do we got here? Labor rates. Okay, so yeah, you can let them know, you know, what you're paying your guys, what your prices are. You offer on-call services, commonly stocked materials. This is actually pretty cool. Let it know what you got in the van, what you're working with, common commercial plumbing issues, customer communication. So we've got a whole breakdown of this business, right? And the more information you give it, like you can give it your email address, everything like that. And then, yeah, let it know what you're working with. And now we have this PDF. So I'm going to copy this over. This is going to be our business PDF. And we're going to go to projects. We're going to enter in plumbing business Toronto. You know, you can go my plumbing business because this will be yours. My plumbing business. What are you trying to achieve? Trying to grow my plumbing business. Create the project. This is the important part. Will be the files and the instructions. So let's upload this prompt here. So we'll give it a title, growing my plumbing business in Toronto. Okay, and we've got all of that information from the document from our chat. We're going to go back over to our chat, and now the AI created us a 416 plumbing system instruction. And this is what we're going to let the AI know what its role is. So you're an AI assistant for 416 Plumbing, a commercial plumbing company based in Toronto. You rep the company professionally in all interactions. You have 5 employees, generate $500K, and offer commercial plumbing in the GTA. Your primary objectives: business support, market knowledge, technical expertise, customer service, excellence, business operations, local context. Okay, so we got a bunch of stuff here, and we know what the role of the AI is, or at least it will know what it is in a second here. Once we bring it back to our projects, go back over here, head on over to our instruction, actually paste it in. Can't tell if that is the one that I copied over before. So let's head back over plumbing instruction. Not plumbing instructions, system instructions, system prompt. There's our instructions, paste that in. System instructions for 416 plumbing assistant. Okay. So let's just delete this right here. And you're an AI assistant for 416 plumbing. Boom. It's got its objectives and you can change these. You know, so you can go like looking to scale, ability to scale companies with industry knowledge. You know, you can add some examples in there. You can go save instructions. And now we can come back to this chat all the time. And this is going to help us build our plumbing business over the year. So let's give it a couple examples. I've been stuck at 500K for the past, 3 years. What are some recommendations based on what you know about my business? Looking at your business, I can see several opportunities to break through that 500K plateau. Band maintenance contracts, currently 20% of the revenue. So there's a really good example. So you can let it know like, oh, I have recurring contracts. Half of our revenue is from recurring contracts. So target 40 to 50% contract revenue within 2 years. Develop tiered maintenance packages. Focus on property management companies managing multiple buildings. So because you're always doing recurring income, right, you can focus on these property management companies. So what you can do is, start reaching out, and maybe that's how you can start using AI. You can start reaching out to these companies through LinkedIn automations or email marketing, right? But this just gives you a really good insight into the business and gives you some ideas of where to grow. Because it's your business, you'll be able to put like all of your actual, revenue and metrics in here, and it will give you a much more detailed output than what I can give you right now. So let's see, business development, relationship building. Okay. Join Toronto commercial real estate boards and association. And let's see here, digital presence. So LinkedIn presence for B2B networking. Okay. Growth targets. Year 1, increase through maintenance contracts. Year 2, adding specialized services and staff. Year 3. And so this is very general, but obviously it doesn't have that much context. Let's actually see if it can do some research, which I haven't checked before. Can you do some research and scrape the web for information on the plumbing industry in Toronto? Let's see. Okay, so it's searching the web, and we're going to get a better look at plumbing in the GTA. Then we can, use that with our information, and we can start making a better plan here. So we got a couple different results here. Toronto commercial plumbing industry market size 2025. Commercial construction market 2025 trends. We got 10 results. So it's pulling from all of these websites. 2025 construction market. Okay, it failed to get one, which is okay. We got a bunch here. Toronto plumber rates. All right, so this is actually really cool. This is awesome. So based on your research, here's what I found. Market size and growth opportunities. Canada's plumbing industry is worth $24 billion in 2025. So let's actually open some of these up. And I'm just gonna, that one's, thinks I'm a robot, which I'm not. I'm not a robot. I'm gonna pull this up. So it brought me to this website. So it's giving us some really good links. Canada commercial construction market size. So this is just the construction market size, but it gives us some information here. And so instead of having to do the research, on Google, having to do all this, type out all the information in Google and find all these reports and, actually put something together, this is where AI comes into play, where we can gain all of that information and have it into one AI system. And then we can go back and forth, asking questions, having a good conversation about what we can do for our business. So we got that. Let's see here. Pricing analysis. Okay, so this is a really great insight. So I don't know what we said we were charging before. I didn't actually read that but it looks like we're undercharging. So average plumbing rates 200 to 300 per hour in 2025. So we're currently charging less than that, and that's an issue based on what the AI says. Licensed plumbers, $90 to $150 per hour. Let's bring up this website. Absolutely cool. Average plumbing hourly rates in Toronto. Brings up this website for us. Pretty cool. I wonder what the date is on this. I always like up-to-date information. Let's see. Can't find the date, but brings us that article, brings everything in, and your current rates versus the market, your advantages, 5-person team, optimal size, commercial focus. Okay, pretty cool. Industry trends, creating opportunities, smart plumbing fixtures, market growth at 12.1. So this is a really cool insight and something that's trending that you can potentially get into, right? Production market drivers. Toronto has 49 billion in 10-year capital infrastructure investments planned. So that's good to know. Business is booming for plumbing businesses in Toronto. Strategic recommendations based on the research. So pricing optimization. So it gives us immediate revenue action. So increase emergency service base from 150 to 300. Raise hourly rates and implement premium weekend holiday rates. So this is something we can implement today, that affects the bottom line, that gives us more revenue. Okay, very cool. This is a great use case and great example. We scraped the web, which gave us, real live data and insights into the plumbing industry in Toronto. The AI knows everything about our plumbing business. And now when they're meshed together, we've got somebody who we can talk to that is an expert in this industry. And, it's even if you were to get a consultant for this, they don't have all of the information, just able to pull all that information off the top of their head like the AI can right here. And so you've just got a 24/7 consultant for your plumbing business. And so this is just one of the many examples that you can do with this system. So you'll be able to find all of these prompts, this system instruction, as well as these PDFs inside of my Skool community. So you'll be able to download those, tweak them, make them your own, and then, use it for your own business use case, as well as, if you're selling automations to people, you can use the one that I was using before as well. But that is how you use Claude Projects, guys. You need to be using this tool. Stop opening new chats, having it forget everything that you said, and actually wasting time on inputting all that information over again. Use Claude Projects. I'll see you guys in the next video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my Skool if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.